So my personal longest recorded drive in competition is 480 yards. The Guinness World Record is 515. To be totally honest, I'm thinking more about 600.
All right, here we go. World record is in play. Kyle Berkshire is going to go for it.
Oh, that's it! That's it!
Oh my God.
Huge foul!
I wanted to go on a tour of the country, kind of go all the way out west, and all the way back, playing the best courses I could find. And it's right across this road. I'm driving this way on my way out to the coast. I'm looking at another 8 to 9 hours, and I look to my right, and I see a golf course. I'm doing 80 miles an hour. A minute passes, and I look to my right, and there's still the course, and I'm like, I gotta play this. On hole 14, I hit a drive. It was like 480, 490, and it was unbelievable, and I could not get over how far the ball went out here. And in my mind, I'm gonna hit the longest drive in the history of golf here at some point. The famous drive that everybody talks about is Mike Austin at 515. However, there's two more I want to bring up that are a little more obscure. Scott Smith in the mid-2000s hit a drive in competition, 539 yards. And the 2007 World Long Drive champion, Mike Dobbin, hit a drive that measured 551 yards. 551 is up the longest that there's veracity for, that was hit on a golf course with golf course conditions. And the reason I say that is there is a drive that's like 789 yards by Carl Cooper, but there was like cart path, and like a lot of things happen. I'm talking about drives where it makes contact with a surface that is not like cement, that is a agrarian cultivated surface that is not foreign to the sport of golf. That's what I'm talking about here. 600 is the number.
If he does not hit this way, he will not go. He will not break the record. Period. I'm not saying he can't go 500 with this, but 552 is just, it needs to be perfect. It's the longest drive ever hit.
We don't want Kyle to fight a crosswind. And right now, if he's hitting, we're in these conditions, no chance.
You know, I kind of got, I guess, a bit of a skewed perspective because the two times I played this course, the wind was on its leftermost extreme, which is straight downwind on 14. When we got to 14 today, what I thought was probably going to happen did happen because I was looking at the wind coming in here, and it was at best a crosswind, probably hurting. I'll be honest, if it's even a crosswind, zero chance I hit at 551. Maybe 515 if I hit a perfect ball. No chance I hit a 551 if there's a crosswind. So that's when we called the audible and studied over the 12th green. I'm thinking from right here to the back edge of that green, because obviously there's not a ton of room beyond that green. We're probably looking at 610, 615. Exactly. But from there is a part of that back edge of that green over there that can be have a mat put on it and really be tight. If you don't have the sand, it can be a little loose, where I will have maybe 640 yards of room. And I'm thinking to myself, that brush looks like it starts going downhill about maybe 2/3 of the way past it.
It is.
And so even if I landed in that brush, this stuff I wouldn't hate. I mean, look at that. Like it's firm as hell. So like
it is a little more firmer up in that area than it is here.
So what I'm saying is, I don't think it's incumbent upon us to have a spot where I can carry the brush every time.
Right.
So like if I'm hitting from here and the brush is 415, 500, 510 to carry, and I'm carrying 480, but it's hitting that brush, it can still run through there really good. And we had an alternate grid set up from that green onto the same hole. That was almost a good 30 degrees of difference in angle for this exact reason.
It's all about angles right now. And we called the mad scientist, as we call him, Bobby Peterson, who is Kyle Berkshire's coach. And I go, we're at 6,800 feet, 30-mile-per-hour winds. And he goes, what's the temperature? I go, 65, 70. And he goes, how far do you got to carry it? And I was like, 483 to 485. And he calculated that the ball speed needs to be 212. And he's like, who's hitting? And I go, Kyle. He goes, oh, he's got that in the tank. So we feel like if we push it back, he's got to carry it 483 yards. He'll be able to do it. So I think 600 actually is in play. I really do. 551 is going to be beat. And those are the best angles for me going all the way down, because if we were standing at this tee box right here, even though it might look a little bit better, it's Kyle run out of room, run out of real estate at 558 yards. So we want to see 600. So he's going to have to carry it 483. It's nuts.
So here's what we'll do. We'll have one of the guys down grid filming Bobby in the shot, and Esley, I'm assuming, or Brian Richardson will be up with me filming. And I'm just trying to figure out what specific spin rate and launch condition is making the ball stretch the furthest at that speed. They're not going to be carrying to that other side. They'll probably be carrying like 430, 440 at their best. But I'm just trying to figure out like what's making it stretch so I can kind of have that dialed in before we even start tomorrow. When you do stuff like this, you just got to do pivoting, and that was one of the things we had to do. But as I said, because of Rochelle Ranch's ability to make these maneuvers, and frankly, Bobby Bradley, Bobby Ray, and the rest of my team, Bombers Club, like we were able to make those calculations as well. And also shout out to my coach, Bobby Peterson, for being able to be at the ready on the phone to give me the ballistics numbers on certain carries so that we know exactly where to hit from, so that I can just carry it over the desert onto the fairway. We're going to do a little bit of a rehearsal just to make sure everybody kind of knows how things are going to go tomorrow. And just so mentally I can get used to hitting onto that fairway from the 12th green. That is most likely going to be where we hit from tomorrow, unless something crazy happens to the wind and shifts and we have to do the other location. So I want to get some reps out there to get a feel for the ground, to get a feel for how that ball's moving, to see how the windows that ball's hitting with this wind, and have the TrackMan up so I can see what's maxing out, what spin rates are maxing out the carry, so I can kind of have that in my head. So it's one less thing to think about tomorrow when I'm going for it. Because I don't want to have that stuff going through my mind. I just want to be completely dialed in and just focus on really going for the, the freak ball. 451 carry, it said. 481.9 total. What we're looking for tomorrow is a carry somewhere in the 500, 520 range. Have it hit hard and have it take off.
We might go over to the other one just to kind of see, but like I just know that he's going to be fighting a crosswind. Like I feel like this is the most ideal conditions for us. Like if he picks up another 10 to 15 miles per hour.
This is the ideal conditions because let me tell you, if you can get one to carry to the red flag, it's gone. It's going to roll out 30, 40.
A lot of crazy stuff going to happen. I mean, there's going to be a hole down there. The ball can always roll into it. There's going to be a green. It could get a little roll off the green. And there's going to be a little bit of room behind the green for it to really stretch out.
If I watch it can't get any better. Now it's just a matter of ball speed.
And that's where we'll see that 600+ yard drive.
Wow. If I had to guess total distance, I would guess 535.
Yeah, we don't need to hit anymore. We're good.
If you pan over and show the flags, it's about, at the moment, 20 to 25 miles an hour. Tomorrow, we're expecting 30 to 35 with gusts over 40. So I think we're going to hit something pretty incredible tomorrow.
Okay, so I'd like to just make some introductions. First of all, we got Kyle Berkshire here. He's going to be going for the record tomorrow. The City of Rollins would just like to extend our welcome, and like I said in the conference call, thank you so much for coming. This is just so special for our little town, and we can't thank you enough.
I would say going into it, I'm extremely excited. I want to be remembered for something because I know I'm not going to be here forever, and I want people to be able to remember something about me. I'm extremely confident that this record's going to happen fast. And like things like this really mean a lot to me because I feel like things like this will outlive me and everybody here. That's something I care about, is leaving an impact, and I think this will be one of the things that does that.
Conditions right now, it's probably 60 degrees, 15 to 20 mile per hour winds. When we get gusts, it could get up to 30 miles per hour. We have Bobby Ray down the range with a walkie-talkie giving us input, but we feel strongly with the Titleist golf ball that we're going to be hitting today that Kyle will be able to hit it 552 yards. All right, here we go. World record is in play. Kyle Berkshire is going to go for it. The first number he wants to hit is 552 yards. Ball number 1, Pro V left dash. Rochelle Ranch. This one's down the left side. Big ball down the left side.
Good capture.
Big giant ball here, guys. It's going to fall short of the 550. 551 mark by about 3 or 4 yards.
Oh my God.
4, 6.
Right down the right side. No. Gone. This one's gone.
226 ball. This is, he hammered it.
It's 472, carry 499.9 total the track, man.
High. He actually hit a cut into a little bit of a crosswind. So if he turns it over a little right to left, that ball's perfect. Let's go. This
That's
ball
it. Turnover.
is hammered, man. He is just a little block.
230.6.
Right. Look to your left. 230 mile per hour ball speed, landing in 3, 2, 1. Look to your left.
No visual on that. No visual.
Cut!
Yes. Oh.
Cut! Cut!
This one's gone. This one's gone. If this one stays just a little bit
It's
left,
cutting a little bit.
It should be good. Landing in 3, 2, 1. Middle.
472 in the air.
That one only went 540 yards.
A lot of these balls he's hitting, maybe you have the speed, have the distance, but it gets caught up in this brush.
Ah, that's line.
You hit this one low, but this
Low.
is kind of the similar ball flight. It might be a little too low.
That was the ball
Landing in
flight.
3, 2, 1. Bang.
Still 454. It's going to be hot if it gets through that brush.
No visual on that. No visual.
Oh, turned it over just a little bit. Right to left. This one's going to be the far left flags, all the way to your right. Landing in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I see that one. It kind of landed at the end of the brush, just too far left.
All right, this is turning over nicely right to left. Little bit of movement right to left. Should be in between the middle red flag and the second to left flag. Landing now.
460 in the air.
It's too far left. It's a pretty small area up here. He's going to have to go further right.
Ball.
Right over the red flag. Oh, that's it! That's it!
Oh my God.
That's it! That's it!
All right, this
That's
ball
it.
was hammered. It
Carry.
was a little right. Look to your left, landing now.
492
Ball.
carry.
Holy cow, you carried it 492.
That's it. That was the line. My eyes club speed. What is it? What was it? What was it?
What was the number?
He just blew the 551 out of the water. Our number is 577 on his big ball. 577. It's a world record. Miserable golf conditions, let's be honest here. But obviously ideal conditions to set world records. So it's really cool to be a part of history like that. You know, the game has been around for hundreds of years. Millions of people play the game. Probably billions of golf shots hit. And this is the longest one.
All right, so we're at the drive. As you can see, still has not moved. That has not moved. So if you pan over, you can see that ball has not moved. We have the surveyors right on top of the ball with professional grade engineering surveying equipment with professionals being called in. So I walked up, I have not seen the number yet, but I'm told it's good news. And I told them my number, I thought it was somewhere between 75 and 82 officially. And I'm told it's good news. So we're about to see. I'm gonna have them do it and have it pop up on the screen. It's my first time seeing the numbers. So here we go, moment of truth. So we have the machine all set up. And we're gonna put it right on top of the golf ball. I'll actually move it. So you can put it right on top of that tee box, literally in its depression.
Horizontal distance is 1,738.89 feet.
All right.
We're gonna convert.
I'm not good at math, so let's see what that
We're gonna
is.
convert that, me neither, so that's why I have calculators, but.
I just saw it. They missed 1 decimal, but I just saw it. We're doing the literally to 0.2 of a decimal. That's the number. There it is.
579.
Let's go,
579.
Let's go!
33 yards. So that's the official distance as measured by surveyors from point A to point B. Nothing moved. You guys saw this through the line video. You can literally even see the little tail it's got there. That's the exact spot. So 579.66 yards as measured by professional grade engineering surveying equipment. So I don't know if I can get it much more straight up than that. So there you go. Yeah, one more line right there. That's it. That's how close we got. So next level. So maybe in the summertime we'll have to come out here and move that marker out a little bit further. Well, the number is 579 and some change, but that was done with a crosswind helping. A little bit of rain happened yesterday, so it was a little soft, and it was about 56 degrees at its warmest. So if we get out here and we go true downwind on off the 14th tee box, so like going from 12 to the 14th fairway, and it's 85, 88 degrees, same wind. I mean, I think we're gonna put one into that bunker back there at like 6:30. I just want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, once again, thanks to everybody from the City of Raleigh. Thanks for everything you guys have done to make this possible.